VIP's in the building. Another Fat Meats exclusive. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Never working a 9 to 5 again. I'm back on my grind again. I keep a small circle. I'm not trying to find a friend. Don't pretend I was sick. Niggas wasn't fucking with me. Niggas wouldn't come and get me. Got myself up off the ground. I'm not stopping now. Got 'em wondering how did I do it? Back on my music, I should be losing. Created confusion, find it amusing. It's an illusion. Me and DT still flex. They tried to turn him, but he wouldn't let it. I dusted my shoulders and didn't sweat it. I'm putting these niggas on notice, leaving them open. Me and my team staying focused, cause we have been chosen. Don't worry about who is the dopest. This is our moment. I'm giving you something explosive, causing commotion. I'm putting these niggas on notice. Sound the alarm, it's our time now. If you don't know, you gon' find out. I'm putting it all on the line now. It's all by design now. Rivals be sinking like quicksand. Me and my team making hits, man. All of our business legit, we go the distance. I've been working hard daily, the Lord is my witness. Me and Jay Breezy, we all about business. Can't stand the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Never gon' stop till I finish my mission. I'm in position, hit every mark and I shoot with precision. I got that spike in my music, just listen. I never lose, winning is my addiction, yeah. Leaving them open, me and my team staying focused. Staying focused, we have been chosen. Who's the dopest, yeah. I'm giving you something explosive, causing commotion. These niggas don't notice. I'll never give in, I'll never tap out, I'll never back down, even when I'm in doubt. I ain't never scared, I'll always stay prepared. Sometimes I feel unstoppable, the victory's declared. And I'll never forget exactly where I came from. They kicked me while I was down, that's where the pain from. When I asked them for help, I watched them play dumb. Keep on playing, nigga. I'm putting these niggas on notice. I put them on notice, leaving them open, yeah. Focus, don't worry about who is the dopest, yeah. This is our moment. This is our moment. Now, oh, I know this.
You already know what it is, man. You are tuned in to the BU Radio Network, and you're at the right place at the right time, listening to the right show. We got the right host interviewing the right guests, only for the right listeners. And if you are listening with your boy today, you are most definitely the right listener, and we appreciate you listening. Welcome to That's My Producer. I go by the name of I Am Naturel, doing the show a little bit different. Got a couple of different things going on today. You know, got an awesome guest, been in the industry for a while, and he's gonna be coming in, sharing, dropping some knowledge on us, and leaving us with some gems. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it looks like he's having a hard time tapping in, but we're gonna get him tapped in real soon, and we're gonna get into some good, interesting music industry business stuff today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know, man. Shout out to everybody tapping in with me right now. I see the numbers starting to climb up on the website, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter. Appreciate everybody tapping in with your boy today. Man, it's been a very, 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 very interesting past couple of days. Seems like the new year hit, and a lot of things started happening bad and good, but it's been consistent. And we appreciate God for allowing us to make it to a new year. We salute you, man, upstairs, you know. We here. 2022 already in the freaking building, and we made it. I want to also, do a quick moment of silence for everybody who didn't make it. Real quick, real beat. Shout out to everybody from last year that didn't make it, man. COVID took a lot of us out, but we are still surviving, and we're still moving, and we're still making moves. You know what I'm saying? That's important. Listen, I want to tap in with everybody, and I want to tell y'all a couple of things before we get started. Man, my birthday is coming up. You know what I'm saying? I am a Capricorn. January 15th is my birthday. So if y'all want to show me some love, y'all can throw a couple of gifts my direction, and I will happily accept it. If y'all want to know my shoe size, it's 13. Y'all want to know my pants size, it's 38, 34. Y'all want to know my shirt size, it's an extra large. My birthday is coming up, and I will be accepting gifts. I'm looking at doing a little event, so y'all stay tapped in for that. And we're gonna get y'all that information. If you guys want to do a show on the BU network, you can hit us in the inbox. We got some show time available, and definitely help you get your show set up and get your message out there. If you looking for a place to do some advertisement, hit us in the inbox. We got some good advertisement packages for all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm gonna do right quick. I'm gonna get into another song right quick, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna bring in my guest. Man, I'm super excited about my guest. Been in the industry for over 15, 20 years. Worked with some big major names. We're gonna tap into all of the names of the individuals that he worked with in the past, and the individuals that he works with now. Also, used to be a part of 106 & Park, bringing artists from, especially out here from Vegas, to 106 & Park. So we gonna tap into him, try to get some knowledge, get all the information we can get from my man. If you are an artist, if you do anything in the music industry, you might want to tap in, tag an artist, tag somebody who can use this information, because when we come back, I'm going to bring Big Mike Rob, B Mike Rob, you know what I'm saying, to the platform, and we're going to share some things with you. Hopefully we can get a little knowledge today. All right, let's tap into another song, and I'll be right back with y'all. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, Hey, Ross, and I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder, in this life, girl, it ain't simple. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder, in this life, girl, it ain't simple. Hit up Sally, I'm like, fire, what we doing today? Fuck these other niggas, boy, they wanna ride the wave. Rockstar lifestyle every night and day. Yeah, my feelings about some shit, so I get high today. Girl, if I give you my heart, will you drive away? Can you stay with me? I'm numb to pain. Love your vibe, you make me nervous, wanna run away. You be on my mind, I hit you up today. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder in this life, girl, it ain't simple. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all this shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder in this life, girl, it ain't simple. Post-traumatic stress, I feel like Steven Tyler. Push back to the face, going off the wire, no liar. Really be smoking that fire, keep that spinning like tires. Don't want your girl, I don't like. Hey, fuck it, I'd rather let you talk. I got that slide like the moonwalk. She told me she love me, I told her don't love me too hard. We pulling up in like 2 cars, I'm finna stop in like 2 bars. I got this sound like I'm Mozart, I got that gas like a go-kart. Sometimes I wish I seen a shooting star. No, I wouldn't wish for fancy cars. Better days so I can fly away. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all the shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder when it's like, girl, it ain't simple. And I ain't gon' lie, I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all the shit I've been through. And I ain't gon' lie, I really miss you. And it get harder when it's like, girl, it ain't simple.
Lie, got some issues. Y'all already know, man. That was that East Selly post-traumatic stress. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite joints. I ain't gonna even lie, man, because I got some issues. Post-traumatic stress from all of the shit I done been through. And I done been through a whole lot of shit, man. Shout out to everybody who done been through some post-traumatic stress in their life. You know what I'm saying? And they still cracking, still moving, still doing what they gotta do to survive. You know what I'm saying? I got my guest today. It looks like his camera is going, something is wrong with the camera. So I'm gonna give him a second to get his camera popping. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out everybody that's on. I see Malik, I see DT702, I see Misty. You know what I'm saying? I see some other people that I can't read your names. I see quite a bit of y'all. I can't see everybody because I only can see what's in the feed. So I see him back up in here. So I want to do this right quick. I want to welcome B Mike Rob to the platform. BU Network, man. How you feeling?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. So listen, I could introduce you, but nobody can introduce you better than yourself, man. So tell them a little bit about, and I got some questions and everything, but tell them a little bit about what it is that you do in this game right now, bro.
First off, shout out to BU. Appreciate you guys for having me on. Basically what I'm doing, I do artist development in the industry. Developed a lot of talent. Put them on different, platforms to be able to showcase who they are as an artist. Teach them how to become entrepreneurs and teach them about the two words that's out there, which is music, and there's a music business. So a lot of people don't know, and really they don't know how to separate the two. But so I've won the executive talent scouts for BET, America's Got Talent, So You Think You Can Dance, the Teen Experience, the Freestyle Fridays, a lot of different shows that I've helped create and was a part of as well. So that's pretty much what I do is artist development.
Wow. So how long have you been in the artist development game?
Now 26 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of
Go ahead, bro.
No, a lot of the music industry don't have budgets for artist development anymore. So it's been artist development kind of went out the window when the internet came into play, and that's why you see so many artists kind of like blowing up overnight. You can be hot. You can be hot today, and in about 3 hours you can be cold. It's that fast.
Yeah.
So the main thing is because of the fact that they don't get the experience of developing as an artist.
No doubt. Let's talk about artist development, and let's talk about exactly what that is and what that entails.
Okay. Yeah. Well, artist development. I'll just give you an example of when I start. How do I find talent? I go out and I look for talent, and when I'm looking for that talent, I'm looking to see how they're engaging with the crowd. If they know who they are as an artist, if they believe in themselves, because you can all day, you can play a game all day and not even understand how to win the game. So it's like, my main thing is artists will always come to me and they'll always say, what will it take for me to start working with you? And the main thing is, who are you as an artist? Because singers don't even know that they really don't find their sound for a while. Just because you can sing doesn't mean that you have your own sound yet. You have your own identity. You can mimic a lot of stuff out there, but the main thing is to find your own sound and get your own comfort level. So I try to help develop that, and I have a group of people that I work with that are pretty much vocal coaches. That's Vocal Coach New Edition.
Okay.
I have people that do a lot of writing, and all I do is I kind of like guide the whole course and make sure that artist is learning who they are and learning the business of being an artist and how to stay longevity, because this industry is unforgiving. It's like crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
Every time you try to get out, they're pulling you back down. The main thing is once you do get out, are you going to help somebody else out? So I try to teach them those fundamentals, because there's a lot of things that go into this music industry.
Wow. So
yeah.
Say an artist is trying to get found or trying to get the attention of somebody like you who can help develop them. What's the process?
The main process.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, the main process is that artist is to let's take a meeting. I kind of want to run some questions through you, and just kind of get the feel of who you are as an artist, because artists will tell you every day, I'm hungry for this. Mm-hmm. And the minute they start to feel like they're making some kind of progress, they're not hungry anymore. They feel like they made it.
Yeah.
And I try to tell a lot of the artists that I've worked with, just because I put you on television, don't mean you made it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like staying ready, teaching them how to stay ready so you don't never have to get ready. But
yeah,
my main thing is to find out who that artist is, who that person is, because anybody can be an artist nowadays, but you can't be a successful artist. So the main thing is just to find out who you are and your work ethic. My main thing is the work ethic. It'll show for itself.
So when you develop an artist, what areas in their career do you help develop?
I go from A to Z, and that's from, if you're a rapper, what are you rapping about? Your appearance. It's three things that I always pride myself in. I want every artist it's 3 B's. You want to be that person, you want to be like that person, and you want to be with that person. Definitely got to have that mentality. If you don't have those three B's in your life, to want other people to mimic or be a part of who you are or be around you, then it's gonna be kind of hard to really get engaged with other people like that. As an artist. My main thing is just to go ahead.
Go. I want to take a quick second and just kind of go through some of the artists that you've helped develop. Salento, Audio Push, Tyga, the New Boys, Mindless Behavior, just to name a few.
So those artists that those of you out there that don't know, those are the artists out there that don't know who those artists are. They may heard of them, but just so we're clear, Salento is Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nene. Also, let's add in Zay Hilfiger, Juju on that beat.
Okay.
Audio Push, Teach Me How to Jerk. New Boys, You're a Jerk. You guys know Gabby Wilson as Her.
Yeah.
Mindless Behavior. Tyler Rain, which is the winner of the Rap Game Season 5. Monty, he's the winner of the Rap Game Season 1. List goes on. I mean, it's just a lot of artists that I've helped develop when they were younger and got them to their label deals. And, you guys know Tyga. And so, I mean, list goes on. But it was real good doing that. And it's still fun continuing to do it.
Wow. So we're going to come back to some of that stuff. Let's talk about how did you get into radio?
Okay. Well, radio is it's pretty much been always one of my passions, because I've always been able to talk to people and to be a people person, because I'm in the business as a people person. I was a host, and to be able to host now, to be able to have my own show on 100.9 The Heat, which is affiliated with iHeart and Big Boy, that was a blessing. But radio is very powerful too. No matter what different styles, what different type, what different platforms of radio, it's very powerful. People think, oh, I don't need radio because I got the internet. I get it, but radio will never go away.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so and no matter what, everybody's always going to have radio. Now they're on their hand portables, which is even easier now. So, but radio stations are very, very much so. I'm on syndicated as well, so it's a good thing. I love it.
Something quick about radio. Back in the day, it used to be a little bit easier to get on radio. You just find a DJ that spinning on radio, and they can just slide you in the mix somewhere. But I know the game in radio has gotten a lot more political, where DJs can't. I won't say all DJs, but a lot of DJs only have a select amount of songs that they're allowed to play. Or, you know what I'm saying? Is it like that at your station?
You know what? Sorry, I'm taking my glasses off here. It is. It's unfortunate, but it is, because of the fact that now it's through a program directing. You have a full-on program director, and it's been so much payola that went out back in the days that it kind of helped mess up the format of it. But I try to tell a lot of people that in radio it's called relationships. A lot of people don't know it's, you'll probably hear a Chris Brown song about 150 times a day. And that's because of the fact that Chris Brown's label has a partnership with one of the radio stations, or the platforms. And like when you guys see us do like Powerhouse or different radio concerts, those are, it's pretty much, it would be like, hey, Chris Brown, we're going to play your song 150 times. You don't have to pay anything. But when we do a concert, the way we make our money back, you have to come do a free show. So it's a barter system.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So, and I try to tell lots of the people out there that when it comes to partnerships, that'll last a lot longer than money. And that's what what I'm about. And like, we can the main thing every artist out there should be actually trying to do, if they're trying to get on radio, is get at radio ads. Radio ads are the thing to do, because once you get your radio ads, it'll announce your it'll play about 15 to 20 seconds of your song. It'll give your Instagram network out, and it'll automatically run continuously. Now it's from there, it's easier to get picked up from mix shows. And when you get picked up on a mix show, then that's when the DJs are allowed to play your song, and then people, they'll say, hey, that song was dope, and they'll either keep it in the mix or they'll take it out of the mix. But the main thing is just to get in. How you get in nowadays is through radio ads, because, just like I know, if you're not breaking bread with radio stations, like when it comes to ad campaigns, then it's kind of hard for your record to really get spent on there unless you're going through a label and they have a relationship already. Because a lot of people don't know about BDS spins, and because your record gets played one time on a radio station doesn't mean that you're gonna blow up. You got to get a constant BDS spin for ASCAP or BMI to go search and find your money.
Let's go back to this radio ad thing real quick. I don't want to go too far from that. So what you're saying with that is an artist can buy a radio ad, have his song, like a piece of his song in rotation, and from that gain some traction. From that traction, then could end up on like a mix.
Could end up
show
on the
or,
station
you know what I'm
itself.
saying?
Well, which makes it a lot easier for the program director to hear it. You know, because a lot of people don't get that. They don't understand that radio ads are the way to go, because you can, you know, one thing about the Heat, you know, shout out to Craig EC and Bob over there at the Heat. One thing about that, they like have packages, radio ad packages. So let's just say you get 250 radio ads, right? And that, with that price, whatever that price is, those 200, you can, like, let's just say, you say, hey, Mike, I want to, the good thing about the station that I'm working with is that you can change your ad up to 3 times. So if you got a record that you're spinning that you want to put an ad on, it'll say, check out the new trail, blah, 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 yada, yada. Go follow him and yada, this, that, right? That's a 30-second commercial. That 30-second commercial, if you want to change it, like after 100 spins, say, Mike, the next 50 spins, I want to do this song. You can do another song. Or if you say, hey, I got a business, a t-shirt business, I want to do an ad for that. So you get the credit with that. So if it's like 120 ads, then you can break that up.
Wow.
Which they play throughout the day.
Now I don't know if I can ask this.
Yeah.
But let's get into the financial figure in that. How much does something like that cost?
Okay, I'm pulling it up now. There's no hidden agendas with me, bro.
Yeah, I know some. You know, at some points, you know, you don't want to talk about the money aspect. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, well, that's a sensitive subject to some people because of the fact that they don't really understand that radio ads are like, it's the future, and they don't get it. It's like advertising. You got to advertise who you are as an artist.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second here. So let's say, for instance, here we go. Okay, so for instance, like, I can just show it to you really, and then I'll talk about it. Okay.
Let me see if I can get you up a little bit bigger. Okay.
So now I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So let's just say, like, these are 30-second commercial spots. Like, say 25 spots. 25 spots are that's it. Instead of it normally on syndicated 25 radio spots, usually close to almost 20,000.
Wow.
And that depends on which VJs it's going under. You know what I mean? So 25 radio spots with us on the syndicated station is 1,300. You see what I mean? So 50 spots, 1,700. 75 spots, 2,000. 120 spots is 2,500. Something like that.
Wow.
So imagine now 120 spots is usually about $50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And the good thing about me being on the station, it's easier for me to play the record because of the fact that we've already done business with the station.
Yeah. Let's talk about a little bit about your show. You've actually played a lot of artists on your show, giving them opportunities. Some of them having their first time literally on radio. Let's talk about that process and how you go about finding artists to play on your show.
Well, normally I'll usually do what's called Wednesday Night Live. I'll go live on Instagram, and I'm usually live with a lot of the artists, and I have them tune in. And then what we do is we play their record, and if it has any cursing or anything in it, then we automatically can't use it because of the fact that, you know, it's syndicated radio. It's real radio. That's nothing against internet radio, but it's syndicated radio. So these are so there's different bylaws and stuff like that. So like the N-word is like $150,000 fine.
Ooh.
You know, throughout radio. A lot of people don't know that, you know. So, but so that's how I normally I pick records. I have people send me the record in, I'll play them, and we'll play it that night. And then we'll put it on the Friday night mix and give them an opportunity to hear their song on radio and other people to hear it. And sometimes, you know, a lot of the records, they stick. And sometimes a lot of the records that's played on there, a lot of those artists have done radio commercials, so they're in the mix almost every day.
Wow. So for all of you artists looking, excuse me, for all of you artists that's looking for an opportunity to get your stuff on radio, you may want to consider doing some radio ads.
Yeah, most definitely in it. And also to add to that, there's another process of radio that I'm doing now, and it's up to 15 stations will have you pick your song on their radio, and you qualify to get a plaque. So
wow,
it's a good look. Yeah, definitely reach out to me. And those of you
that process?
You guys can reach. That's it's a pretty easy process. It's more so that that's something that we kind of like chop it up offline because of the fact that it's over. Sometimes because now it's a plaque involved and it's BDS spins and it's and they're automatically charting you. So and you get to see your record rise to the chart. So that's a little different avenue. But it's a really good look. Like I got a couple people that already got their plaques. One from Universal and one from Capitol Records. I just presented them their plaques because they ran the campaign program, and it's pretty dope, and it's always good to have an accolade of what you're doing, you know, and to be charted as well as to get to have actually start making money back actually.
Yeah, let's talk about the word charted. A lot of artists don't know what charted is. Explain that.
Yeah, so it's a multiple different charts. Like on the radio chart, it's like digital radio chart. That's like all over the world. You're charted overseas. You charted. So it starts off with the top 150, and it's like you can be charted from like one record was that I put in. It got charted up to it was at 90, and then it went all the way up to 30. You know, and yeah, so that was within. And you get the good thing about it is that you get your report every Monday of how your record is doing and how many people are listening to it, and how many stations have picked it up. So yes, it's a once a week thing. So yeah, it's a real process, and it's that digital chart that's all over the place. Now, a lot of people don't worry about getting charted billboards right away, because once you get charted on digital radio, then it'll go through Spotify, it'll go through your Apple, it'll go through all that. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, and Billboard will come in from there.
I hear that. I want to take a quick second. I got your information right here down at the bottom. That's his Instagram down there. So if you guys want to go ahead and jot that down right quick, I want y'all to blow his inbox up. You know what I'm saying?
Blow it up.
Artists that's looking for opportunities to be played on radio. You also can hit us up in the inbox. We internet radio, so we can play some things that he might not be able to play over there. But
we just got to clean it up. That's all.
Absolutely. And you know, as an artist, you should have multiple versions of your song.
That's right.
If you're not getting multiple mixes of your song, then you're not doing it right. You know what I'm saying?
You should automatically, if you're in the studio anyway, you may as well get a clean version.
Exactly.
You should leave out of the studio with we call it a DJ pack. Acapella.
Yeah.
You should leave out with an instrumental.
Yeah.
A radio track and a full track.
absolutely.
I'm an audio engineer,
so
you know, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times when I do my mixes, I send 4 or 5 different versions just so that they have everything that they need.
And they're show mix. Turn your leads down and keep your ad libs up.
Absolutely. A lot of artists don't perform with show mixes anymore, especially up and coming.
It's like I'm telling you, and they don't understand why they don't sound right. They don't sound right because they're yelling, because they're not matching their vocals.
Exactly.
It's because they can't hear themselves.
All you hear is the auto tune over
Hmm.
their
Yeah,
leads. Yeah,
over their
and
leads.
some of
Yeah,
them,
so
some of it because if you didn't hear the auto tune over their leads, you ain't gonna like what you hear.
you're
But
definitely not gonna feel it.
absolutely, man. So let's go back into the artist development aspect of things. Um, what are some artists that you're working with now?
Working with right now, working with Tyler Rain. Like I said, she was the winner of the Rap Game season 5.
Hmm.
We're working on her deal right now with Atlantic Records. Um,
Okay.
yeah, working with another artist called LaForeign. He's a young
Hmm.
artist coming out. He reminds me of Tygo when Tygo was little. Well, Mike when Mike was little, but
Hmm.
and a couple of Chanel Monique is another artist I'm working with. She's a
Hmm.
Latin artist, but she sings R&B. And and the list goes on. I mean, I'm just trying to always, like I said, I'm always looking for artists out there to see,
Wow.
what they have, and it's not only about the budget, but you definitely got to have some kind of a budget to get certain things going in your career.
Yeah. What's a for up and coming artists? What would you say would be a good budget?
Up and coming artists, I think to start off, you got to at least have like probably about I say 5 to 10,000.
5 to 10,000, and
Just to get like that'll definitely get you like some traction going of who you are as an artist. And well, for me,
what?
I mean, people are paying $150,000 out there, and they don't not getting anything. And it's like you come with like
Yeah.
5 to 10,000, you'll at least know that you're an artist.
Yeah. So where would you if somebody was to come to the table say, "Hey, I got I got 10,000 right now. I just got my PPP loan." You know what I'm saying? And I got that 10,000. Um, what would be a smart way to allocate those funds?
The main thing we would have to do is let's make sure that your name is registered.
Mm-hmm.
I make sure that you have. I make sure that you get your own business license.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you can pay your taxes. People can write checks to you. Make sure you get a one sheet. Make sure you get a bio to who you are as an artist. Then we'll make sure we get some graphics on you. Get some photo shoots. After your photo shoots, because pictures are everything.
Yeah,
Tell 1,000 stories. So then we'll start putting
absolutely.
together some advertisements. We'll get your music together. Once you got your music together, then we can go ahead and start tailoring that to different radio stations. Start getting it out there.
Mhm.
Start getting you on some shows, just so you can develop and get that exposure. And once we do that, then it's you should be rolling pretty good. That you'll know who you are as an artist by then, and people will know that you are an artist, and they will take you serious and make sure that your numbers start to rise.
Mm. So
People lie nowadays, numbers don't.
that's right. Numbers never lie. You know what
Hey,
I'm
that's
saying?
that's all. That's all we are. Numbers. Anything you think about is numbers in part of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So the going back to development. Um,
Hmm.
when you first find the artist, what's the first thing that you look for? Number one,
Um, the first thing when I first see an artist, I look for if they're um, confident. Their
confidence. Okay.
confidence. Yeah, because I can turn. Even if artist doesn't have that much confidence, or I mean, that doesn't have that much talent, or can't really dance or anything. If they got
Hmm.
confidence, we can figure it out somehow, some way.
Wow.
Yeah, because engagement is easy. Those kind of parts are easy to do to help engage and help get your dance instructor, help get you. But if you're confident in what you're doing and you believe in what you're doing, and you got me believing it, yeah, we can
Hmm.
do something. Yeah.
Let's talk about. So you find the artist. They got
Hmm.
confidence. They got a little bit of
Hmm.
talent. You know, maybe they already started building up a fan base. They might have a little
Hmm.
buzz in a city or something like that. Um, what's the next thing you work on to get that artist out there?
The main thing is to make sure that their credentials are together, because they got a fan base,
Okay.
and they need to make sure every song is embedded with the ISRC. You know, a lot of people don't know what an ISRC is. That's how you track your music. That's the International Standard Recording Code. That's how you find your money. You know, we definitely want to make sure that you have your ISRC or credentials are correct before we start really blowing you up. And we got to make sure we Google that name, because
right.
I can tell you right now, if you don't Google that name, and I mean, a lot of people know me as Big Mike, but I had to change it to Big Mike Rob because of the fact that it's about 150,000 Big Mikes. You know, and then when you pull up Big Mike Rob, I'm the only one that comes up.
That's
So
good.
yeah.
Excuse me.
No problem.
Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm getting over this cold. You were supposed to be here last week. I normally don't cancel no shows, but you know, that little virus is out there, and it's not necessarily COVID.
It's out
the weather
there.
has changed.
Yeah,
People
it's
think
out there,
everything is.
It's definitely
everything. But I'm getting better. I've been trying to nurse myself back to health and keep working, which is kind of hard. You know, when you're sick, you should rest up and stuff like that. But it's kind of hard when you're running the business.
Yeah. What is rest? What is rest?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, bro. Yeah, my manager stays on my head. A lot of my friends stay on my head because I don't rest. But I gotta figure it out because I can't be all on radio, you know, on air coughing like this. But
it's all right.
You also talked about working with networks and and helping them find talent. You know what I'm saying? What do you look for when you look for talent for these networks?
Actually, is because different networks, you got to understand is different thing. Like let's just say, for instance, America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent. They're looking for people that are not good, and they're looking for people that are good. You know, that's the way that that's the only way they know how to. Well, they can keep the show interesting. You know, so
yeah.
So I'm not gonna sit here and say that I look for bad talent, because I don't. You know, that's another department. But
it's part of the entertainment, though.
It's part of the entertainment.
You can't have America's Got Talent without going to some of those
that don't have talent.
Yeah, I actually enjoy that side of the game.
Yeah. So what I normally do is I look for the talented people that are really, like I said, they're really confident in themselves and really love what they do, and give them an opportunity to showcase. You know, I do a lot of different shows myself, you know, showcase shows, and I invite a lot of my industry friends out to check them out. So that's so when I go out and look for talent, that's what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for the confidence, and I'm looking for people that do have some talent, because I can polish a diamond, you know?
I hear that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't
for all of you artists,
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I know I don't know everything, but I know I can help an artist become someone.
No doubt. Yeah, and it takes a team, you know, when you got
That's
a team,
right, teamwork.
Full of people, you know. As an engineer, I know how to make a person who sounds not so good sound like they phenomenal.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's vocal coaches out there, excuse me, that you can get probably 2 or 3 lessons with, and they make you sound like, or help you sound like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they help you find who you are as an artist.
Yeah, so sometimes it's in a matter of the people that you have around you, the people that you know can enhance what you already have. You know what I'm saying? And it's a blessing to know, you know, that's what you do, and how you do it. Another question, and also I want to also open up questions on the live feed. If you guys have any questions y'all want to throw in there to Big Mike Rob, go ahead and shoot it in the live feed, and we'll get to you. My my manager is on here talking about I never rest. I do rest sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of rest.
We rest.
But it
what
is.
They say, we'll rest. We gonna rest when we die.
Exactly. We ain't got no choice, man. This work ain't gonna finish itself. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
Somebody got to get in here and do it, and if it ain't me, I don't know who it's gonna be. So,
hey, what you won't do, somebody else will. Be careful.
Exactly. And there's always somebody out here working harder than you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I try to get out here and be the hardest man working, and I know you do the same.
Right.
You know, so you're based in California now. I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm in Cali. I'm from Vegas. Went to UNLV, graduated from UNLV.
Okay.
Went to William E. Orr. From William E. Orr, went to Valley High School from Valley, Clark, Gorman, and played football at UNLV. Yeah, I'm from Vegas.
Wow.
I'm originally from Vegas.
How did you get into the music scene?
Actually, I got into the music industry. I used to be a DJ in school. I was a DJ in high school, you know, and I always loved music, but back then I used to DJ with UTFO. I used to be like an opening DJ for UTFO. A lot of people don't know who that is. They're the one that came out with the song Roxanne.
Yeah.
Back in the days, yeah. So
that's that old school.
That's that old school.
Some of y'all young heads don't know nothing about that.
They don't know nothing about that, you know. So I was opening DJ for them, and I studied under Mixmaster Ice.
Wow.
And you know, so I was, from there, I always loved music. Was always into music, but music kind of took a back seat when when you're growing up and you got to have a job and stuff like that. And I played sports, so after pretty much moving into the California area after I got drafted, played arena football, SaberCats. Played them for 6 years.
Okay.
And I put a facility together, and I was just doing I was in the phone business, Nextel. I came out with the campaign of Where You At. You know, a lot of people don't know that. You know, a lot of people know, like, Where You At, the Boost Mobile campaign.
Yeah.
I came out with that called Where You At. And then from there, I was in the whole Nextel world.
That campaign had Little John.
That was major. Yeah, it was major. I got all the rappers.
Where you at?
Because I started with Carl and them. We started a clothing company back in the days called Cross Color. I put it on DL Hughley, and when he was on Comic View for BET, and then I had TLC wearing it. I put it on Bow Wow, Criss Cross. Back in the days, then I worked with Battle Cat, and
hold up, stop right there.
Okay.
Cross Colors was huge. You said Cross Colors, that changed the game for me, brother.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of people don't know. That's the first urban clothing out.
Yeah, I remember the Cross Colors. So that was the first time when you seen the black folks wearing the the yellow and the bright color jeans,
the black, the red, the green.
Absolutely, with the high tech boots.
Yeah, high tech. Nobody didn't know nothing about that. They didn't know nothing about that. See, nobody didn't know nothing about the high tech boots until Carl Kanai came out. That's when people started wearing the high techs. But I'm the one that gave Todd the hat to Bobcat to give to Todd, which is LL Cool J, and it's called FUBU. And then we came out with FUBU.
Wow. So
FUBU,
Cross Colors and FUBUs was pretty much owned by the same thing, the same individuals.
No. FUBU was owned by Dwayne and all them. We all went to UNLV, and they went back to New York. And we used to make the rhinestone hats for like BBD and New Edition and Bobby Brown and
yeah.
So we used to sell the rhinestone hats back in the days. And
so how did you get involved in that, in the clothing side of things?
And what, clothing? Oh, that was
Yeah.
because it was a fashion, it was a style, and it was music too. You know, so so when we did Cross Colors, it was easier to come out after Cross Colors. Oh,
I think I lost you. You still there? Uh-oh. Check your audio, because I can't really hear you right now. So for a lot of y'all don't know about the Cross Colors. Y'all don't know about FUBU. FUBU, when it first came out, LL Cool J, you know what I'm saying, For Us, By Us, one of the first black clothing lines that really kind of represented us. You know what I'm saying? Cross Colors was dope, but I think FUBU was that first, you know what I'm saying, major situation that really put all of us on the map like that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody who was part of that movement. You back?
Yeah, I'm back, man. Sorry, phone rang.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah, but so when because we used to do all the conventions, it was called the Magic Show out there in Vegas. It was called Magic, and we, you know, once we did Cross Colors, from Cross Colors came Fat Farm, from Fat Farm came Apple Bottoms, FUBU, Sean John, Baby Fat, Echo, you know, and then so it was I got into that because of the music industry, and we always, you know, music, it always liked to be fly and stuff like that, and so it was became a marketing. So what we did is we started putting together, it was called Rip the Runway, and we would have rappers and singers rapping while people were modeling the clothing. And from there,
that was BET, right?
That's when I ran BET for 7 years. Yeah, I ran the 106 Park, started the BET experience. We came up with that because of the, you know, there was never anything to do out in the LA area. BET was only had it going on Sundays. And so we said, let's just come out with an experience of the BET. And that's how BET experience came into play. And after Viacom bought it, I just started the teen experience during BET weekend. So, and then from then I was one of the ones that put out the Beats by Dre's with Noel Lee. We put those out. Noel Lee is the founder of Monster. I got so many stories that a lot of people, I always say, I got the stories that I have about me being in this music industry and the stuff that we helped launch that a lot of people would never think that I would be a part of, that I was a part of, which sound like I'm lying. And I always tell everybody, just go on YouTube, Google it. You'll see. You know what I mean? I'm the one that started the Monster DJs. I helped DJ Charisma get going, DJ A-Man. I used to send out DJ packs for the on all the wiring for Monster for all the DJs, and to get that going. And then what a lot of people didn't think, the Beats by Dre's were gonna blow up, because big headphones if you had a big headphones on, you were a nerd back in the days. You know, so what we did is we made them fashionable. We started putting them in fashion shows, and they started becoming cool. Yeah.
So I got the Beats.
So
now.
Beats by Dre's, So I put them. I put them all in the streets. Then we came out with Diddy Beats. Then we came out with Nick Cannon's Incredibles. I was a part of all that process. Yeah. So
what would you say, like, your first musical claim to fame, for lack of a better word, was? Like that.
I would say it would have to be Silento.
Okay.
Because when Silento came out, when we came out with the song "Watch Me Whip," when the President Obama made a call and said they wanted him to perform at the White House for the barbecue, that's when I knew he made it.
Wow.
And then
that
we
had
took
to be
him to
major.
man, come on, man. That, and then also in Mindless Behavior too, because they did the barbecue too.
Wow.
But I'll honestly say that when you get to that point in your life, it's like you figure like, well, where can I go from there? And it's always, and it's not, you should never try to top it. You should always just continue to move forward, because it'll come. And I learned that, so yeah. So Silento, Watch Me Whip, Watch Me Nene had to be that, because he was the first and youngest African American to be able to perform on the ball drop. You remember when Mariah Carey, her set messed up?
Yeah.
On the so he had the openings. He had the ball drop. He was supposed to be performing the Watch Me Whip on that, but she had him open for him because she bought that spot out for $2 million.
Wow.
And you see how God works, and God messed her setup because it was his time to shine. But he still got to do it. So he was one of the youngest to ever do that on that platform, and took him to Indonesia, and I've never saw that many people in my life. Indonesia had about over 500,000 people.
Wow.
To see him perform. It was so crazy. It was like it was bigger than a Michael Jackson concert.
Wow.
Yeah, and they had 30 rows of screens. That's how many people it was. 30 rows of screens going out, because people way out couldn't see the stage. So
dang.
Yeah, just imagine that. And you guys can always look this up. Just you type in Silento in Indonesia, and you can look it up, and you'll see exactly what I mean. And you can type in Silento New York ball drop New Year's Eve. Type it up.
Mm-hmm.
He'll so yeah.
Wow.
Those are
well, we got to wrap up the show. I'm waiting on my next host to come into the studio, because we have a new show that's getting ready to start after my show, Nefertiti's Corner, and it's a sex talk show. So they're gonna be talking about sex. Let's talk about sex, baby. And they're gonna be talking about it. So today is gonna be the introduction of that show. So make sure y'all stay tapped in and stay tuned in to the BU Radio Network. A lot of good things coming. We're gonna see if we can get Big Mike Rob to bring some of the other people that he worked with, to be interviewed on the show. You know what I'm saying? Our platform is fairly new, but we're growing. Our numbers is getting bigger and bigger by the day. And I believe it's going to be a household name very, very, very soon. You know what I'm saying? So
that's right.
Definitely going to be doing some stuff with you, and hope to have you back here soon. You know what I'm saying?
Always,
one of the regulars.
Man. Always.
I know Misty's gonna stay in the inbox.
Most definitely.
Shout out to Misty for setting this up.
Shout out to Misty as well.
Absolutely.
You guys make sure you guys check her out as well.
I want to say thank you as well, because you played my single Notice on your show.
Oh yeah,
I really appreciate that, man. Absolutely.
It's on and popping. I'm here now.
Again, we got Big Mike Rob's information right on the bottom of the screen, so make sure y'all go ahead and tap that in to y'all phones right quick. Go over to IG and follow him. Artists, y'all might want to be in his inbox. Got a lot of powerful contacts and got a lot of good information, and you might be the next person that he put on. So make sure y'all stay tapped in with him. Any shout outs real quick, bro?
Hey, shout out to everybody out there that's supporting Share the Vision. That's what his main thing is about, is everybody sharing the same vision and supporting each other. There's three things that I pride myself in: God, family, education. You'll be successful no matter what you do in life. You guys follow me at BMikeRob, BMikeRob on Instagram. I talk back. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what it is. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and get up off this thing, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in. 8 o'clock p.m. For the Sex Talk Show. It's going to be a good show. I'm bringing the show in, so y'all see me on there talking about sex. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs to talk about it. It's a topic that needs to be had. So make sure y'all tap in 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time right here on the BU Network. Appreciate you once again, Big Mike, and we'll be tuning in with you real
Most definitely.
soon.
Most definitely.
All right, y'all.
Appreciate
I'm out of
you.
this thing, y'all.